Imagine a 45-year-old man named Elias, a senior partner at a prestigious architectural firm in Chicago, living in a glass-walled penthouse that overlooked the very skyline he helped build. Elias had everything most people chase: money, respect, a stable career, and a clear future. Life was good. Then one rainy Tuesday, while looking out at the city, Elias felt a tug that he couldn't explain. A quiet, persistent command in his spirit that said, "Leave this. Go to the rural area in the mountains and build something that doesn't have your name on it." It didn't make sense. There was no clear plan, no guarantees, just a strong conviction he couldn't ignore. Friends told him he was crazy. Family warned him not to throw it all away. Fear whispered, "What if you fail?" But the calling wouldn't go away. So finally, he obeyed the call. He moved to a rural area in the mountains with his wife and trusted God to work it out. The beginning was hard. There were setbacks, doubts, and moments he questioned everything. Yet as Elias began to build a community center for displaced families, he realized his true purpose. His obedience impacted lives, including his own, in ways his old life never could. Today's scripture reading is taken from Genesis 11:27 to Genesis 12:9. It is about God's call to Abram and his obedience. If you like this content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. After the confusion at the Tower of Babel, the Bible follows a family, specifically from the line of Shem. Terah, Shem's great-great-great-grandson, had 3 sons, Abram, Nahor, and Haran, and they lived in Ur of the Chaldeans. However, Haran passed away young before his father Terah, leaving behind his son, Lot, and his 2 daughters Milcah and Iscah. As time went on, the remaining brothers married. Abram married Sarai, and Nahor married his niece, Milcah. Nahor also had children, but Abram and Sarai unfortunately were barren. Eventually, Terah decided it was time to move. He gathered Abram, Sarai, and his grandson Lot, and they set out from Ur, intending to reach the land of Canaan. However, they only made it as far as a place called Haran. They settled there for a long time, and it was there that Terah eventually passed away at the age of 205. While they were in Haran, the Lord spoke to Abram with a very specific, life-changing command.
"Go from your country, your people and your father's household, to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you."
Abram didn't hesitate. He did exactly what the Lord told him to do. He was 75 years old when he packed up his life in Haran. He took Sarai, his nephew Lot, all the wealth they had built up, and the people who worked for them, and they headed south toward Canaan. When they finally arrived, Abram traveled through the region until he reached the great oak tree of Moresh at Shechem. At that time, the Canaanites were living in the land. It was there that the Lord appeared to Abram again and said,
"To your offspring I will give this land."
To mark the moment, Abram built an altar there to honor the Lord. But he didn't stay put for long. He moved on to the hill country east of Bethel and set up camp between Bethel and Ai. He built another altar there, spending time in prayer and worship. Then Abram journeyed on, continuing toward the Negev. The message in this story is that life is always changing and is filled with uncertainties. However, in the midst of life being life, you can be sure of one thing. If God called you to it, you have nothing to be fearful or doubtful about. Whether you are moving to a new city, stepping into a new career, navigating a season of transition, or leaving the comfort of the familiar for the vast unknown, God is already there. He does not just send you, He goes with you. He has promised to never leave you and to never forsake you. And God always keeps His promises. All you need to do is trust and obey. Easier said than done, I know. But as you begin your journey today, cover every step in prayer and lift up a heart of praise and thanks. When the path gets steep or the shadows grow long, remember the comforting words of Philippians 4:13, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." So, praise with thanksgiving, then step out in faith. Your next journey is in God's hand.